Hello everyone. I'm going to be reading a fanfic of Blitzo from helluva ex-listener or reader. So, let's get started because I don't want to chit-chat too much. Chapter 1, The Beginning of the End. Why again? I heard my father and mother scream at me from downstairs. I mumbled a few curse words that even a sailor would be proud of, and walked downstairs with my head low, trying to hide from whatever abuse they might decide for me now. Ryan, you piece of shit, being faster next time, my father yelled at me. I was then met with a punch to my face with my mom. I could already feel the blood running down my face from my probably broken nose. I was then kicked in the ribs by my dad. No matter how much I pleaded for them to stop, they didn't. They just continued to attack me. Eventually, they got bored and sent me to my room. I limped up the stairs, trying to not look vulnerable. As soon as I got to my room, I closed my door, curled into a ball, and cried. You see, this is abuse. Has been going on for 10 years just after my little brother died, and my parents blamed me for his death. I deserved it. I hear a scream of fear from downstairs. I ran down and saw my dad dead on the floor, which the last contents of the beer he was drinking in a shattered bottle on the floor with a gunshot to his temple. I saw my mom get shot in the heart and fall over like a sack of potatoes. I tried to go up the stairs quietly, but the boards creaked. Damn these wood old boards. I mentally screamed. I bolted up the stairs, but I got shot in the chest. I let out a cry of pain and fell over. The man stood over me and laughed from the angle I could see. He had the brown hair, a gray beard, and brown eyes. He also seemed fairly tall as well, but that could be how he towered over me. Nightly night bird. They shot me in the head. I felt myself bleed out. My last thought was, am I going to die? Before I did die, I felt a cold all around me, like something was pulling me down. I saw a red light and I woke up. Okay, that's how you know you're in hell, I guess. Anyways, continue. Hold on, I'm trying to get comfortable because my bed's not that comfortable because there's crumbs everywhere because I ate some some breaded pickles. If you don't like pickles, then shut the fuck up and just deal with it. It's not your life. Anyways, continue. I woke up gasping. I felt my head and chest and felt no bullet wound. Instead, I felt FC. I don't know what the fuck that means. Horns and drew upwards in black a HL. I looked at my hands and saw that they were blank. I don't know what that means. Claws. And saw I was wearing the same clothes I had on before, a hoodie and blue washed out jeans. Oh, I'd wear that. On closer inspection, I saw the beating I had before I came here was gone. No bruises on my ribs or a broken nose. I still had scars from the beatings way before my death, but they were noticeable unless my hoodie was pulled up. After my intentional freakout and body inspection, I got up the paved road and headed for a nearby city. I passed by an owl-looking demon. He was red with a monocle, and he had a neck that looked like it was broken in the several places. Sir, do you know where we are? I asked nervously. We're in hell, dumbass. Learn to read, would ya? He mumbled gruffly. He then stumped off. I stopped in front of a billboard. I looked at the red sign in front of me that looked like it should be in Vegas. It read, "Welcome to hell." Oh, my hair. Fuck you, hair. I hate my hair. That's why I'm getting a cut in a couple days. Anyways, it had a picture of who I presume is Lucifer, smirking, leaning on a cane with a red apple. Is this Hazbin Hotel or a hell of a boss? With a bite in it. I soon processed where I was and almost had a panic attack on the spot, but I calmed myself down and continued walking. I looked in a shop mirror and looked at myself more. I realized I had a long, blank tail with a spade on the end of it with black stripes around the tail and horns. I had horns. Wait, hold on. Stripes around the tail and horns I had. I also had a pair of blank wings. Oh, wait, is that supposed to be the color? Okay, so random color wings with black stripes and white dots on the ends of them. Feathers. The decal on my hoodie changed from a blank original decal to a smoking gun. I shuddered at the realization I wore a necklace with a bullet attached to it, and wore black leg high boots, and blank hair. Okay, black and neon green hair, because that's the hair I'm getting my hair colored after I go swimming for one, because apparently I can't do that. But you guys can pick whatever color, I don't give a shit. Once I was finished looking at myself once more, I walked down alleyways, watched all sorts of crimes happen, drugs, gangbangs, murders, sometime the occasional turf war. Oh, I remember that. It has been hotel. So this has been hotel instead of okay, that works. And turf war. I eventually stopped at a dingy-looked apartment complex with 5 stories. I walked in and I found the owner was asleep with a bottle of booze in the reception desk. I carefully crept to the stairwell and eventually found an empty room. I managed to pick the lock with a bobby pin in my hair. One thing I'm thankful for is all the times I was locked in my room gave me chances to learn how to pick lock. I sat down on the couch and fell asleep as soon as my head hit the probably mite written couch. Okay, so there's gonna be an ad, so ew, it's at this ad. You guys can't see it probably because I used CapCut to use like fucking paint over the shit with fucking I don't know. But it's fucking one of those drop the number merge games, and I hate these. And would you hurry up so I can fucking go back to fucking... God, fuck you, Wattpad, fuck you, I hate you. No, I actually love you. Chapter 3, another day, another hell, and meeting the boss. I woke up with a few curses, but soon jolted up, thinking my parents were coming for me. I soon relaxed, realizing they were dead, and I was in hell for killing my brother. I can't believe they died like that. Sure, they were pieces of shit, but still. My thinking was cut short when I felt felt my stomach rumble, begging to be fed. I reluctantly got up and went downstairs and outside, seeing if I could scrounge up some food. I walked past many shops with clothes I couldn't afford it because I didn't have any money and I needed a job. I saw a local TV shop and looked at a commercial that was playing for... Wait, is this a fucking merged type thing? Like, is it helluva boss mixed with hazbin? Probably. Okay, anyways. I saw a local TV shop and I looked at the commercial that was playing for a company called Imp. And how they were hiring. I didn't stay long enough because a lizard demon kept looking at me weirdly. If I could find that company, maybe I could get a job and buy a house. Maybe my thinking was cut short when I walked into somebody. Ugh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you there, hon. The demoness replied. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going and I bumped into you. Please don't kill me. I yelled, oh where was I? I yelled a mile a minute. I then felt myself get picked up and dusted off. I looked up and saw a fairly pretty demoness imp wearing a black shirt that was held up by her upper arm, sharp horns. Is this Millie? Yeah, it is! Oh my god! It's 1 a.m. I shouldn't be screaming. Arm, sharp horns, black slightly, okay, I have an idea. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm sorry, guys. Oof, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you there, hun. The demoness replied on my, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going. I'm sorry. When I, bumped into you, please don't kill me. I yelled at a mile in a minute. I then felt myself get picked up and dusted off. I looked up and saw a fairly pretty demoness imp wearing a black shirt that was held up by her upper arm, sharp horns, black slightly fluffy hair with a small white patch where her hair parted, red skin with a black tattoo on her left shoulder, and bright eyes. Hello, hon, I'm Millie. What's your name? I'm YM. Nice to meet you, I replied shyly. My fear of people taking over as a instinct to make sure I don't get hit. Oh gosh, honey, your nose is bleeding. Here, I'll take you back to the workplace to get you fixed up. I'm sure my boss won't mind another worker either. Are you interested in working for Imp? Halfway through talking, her worry turned to excitement. Sure, I'd love a job. I need the money after all, I replied, remembering that was the name of the company on the commercial. When she grabbed my hand gently and then we started walking. A couple of minutes, quiet banter and turns later, we arrived at a large office building. Wow, this is huge, I thought. I couldn't look up all the way in fear of my nose bleeding getting worse. Millie took me inside the building and started talking to a wolf demon. It's called a hellhound, but okay. Said wolf demon was on her phone, not listening at all. The demon had an emo style, cropped up with a black shorts, a moon decal on them. She also had a gray hair sweeping on her eye and had an aura around her. Don't talk to me or you're gonna get stabbed in the jugular with a number 2 pencil. I decided not to talk to her. Millie then dragged me into a small kitchen and made me sit at the table. She grabbed a towel and cleaned up the blood and fixed my nose. Just as she finished, a small demon came in. He was wearing a black suit with a large red bow tie. I'm thinking this is Moxie, yeah. He walked over to Millie and gave her... Okay, by the way, guys, I have not read this one yet, so I'm just reading it randomly and guessing who people are because that's what it sounds like. And I've watched Helluva Boss like 10, 20 times. He was wearing a black suit with a large red bow tie. He walked over to Millie and gave her a hug before telling her how some guy named Blitz is getting on his nerves. The other imps noticed me. Who are you? He questioned. I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you. Moxie. My name is Moxie. He said, anyways, what are you doing here? He questioned again. I'm here for a job. I replied politely. To that, he mumbled, get out while you still can. Before getting playful, Millie punched by Millie. He told me he is Millie's husband. We exchanged conversations for a while before he had to go and do some paperwork. Millie took me by the hand and brought me to a wooden door with clouded glass labeled Blitz. And it looked like a letter at the end was painted out in black ink. Millie knocked on the door, and the person on the other end said, come in. We both went in. Fuck off. Blitzypop. I had just finished burning my phone after a call from Stolus, the slutty owl. It's Stolus, it's that how you spell it? The slutty owl demon. I swear to Lucifer, it was one time, and it was only to get the book to the overworld flashback. I got this fucking heavy book, I sang. Okay, I have to sing it. I got this book, I got the fucking heavy book. I sang quietly. Please don't give me, hold on. Please don't give me demonetized for cussing, please. This is not for children anyway, so please. I sang quietly to myself as I tiptoed from the sleeping owl demon to the balcony of his mansion. Blah, 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 blah. End flashback. I was jolted from thoughts when I heard a knock at the door. I replied for them to come in, and it was Millie. It was standing there next to a beautiful-looking... Oh, no. To a beautiful-looking demoness with huge black horns. Huge, sharp, a green and black horn. The same with the tail, and same with the wings, with black stripes and white dots on the ends of the wings, feathers, and a neon green hoodie and jeans with a smoking gun decal on the hoodie and a necklace with a bullet on it. She's also had this. I'm just describing myself. Very hot blue eyes. I cleared my throat when I realized I had been staring. What brings you two to the office? I said calmly on this. Oh, this is Ryan. She would like to come to apply for a job here, Millie said warmly. Ryan waved from next to Millie shyly. Okay. And what makes you want this job, Miss Ryan? I said in a business-like tone. I would like to apply because I just got to hell and I need a job to support myself since I'm living in an apartment that the owners don't even know I'm in because I picked the lock to get in. She replied quietly. We do need somebody who can sneak into houses on our team. She can be useful. I thought, all right, you're hired. I drew my hand out for her to shake it, which she did. The moment our hands contacted, felt like I was alive again. She and Millie then exited my office. What the hell was that? I just shook her hand, and it felt like happiness. I shook off that thought and continued through my day, not thinking clearly. Luckily, nobody seemed to notice. Finally, the day was over. I went home after stalking Molly and Moxie and lied down, but I couldn't fall asleep. I kept thinking about my new employee. Chapter 4, the first day at MJAB, Wyan Pove. I woke up yet again in a cold sweat from my nightmare about my parents. I started trying to at least make myself look presentable and headed to work. I opened the door to the company and I saw the same wolf demon. She looked up from her phone and said, "Are you one of our clients?" She said, "No, I'm not. I'm going to be working here." I said quietly. "Big mistake. Run while you still can." She huffed and then looked back at her phone. That's odd. Why do people keep saying that? I shook off the thought, and I know why. Okay. Anyways, off that thought, and then I headed to the door named Blitz's office to ask where I'll start. I knocked first, and the employee and opened it. When he said to come in, Vivzypop. I finished some paperwork for a client and prepared to call a meeting for all of us. I heard a knock at the door and I said for them to come in, and they did. It was Ryan. "Hello, sir. I was going to ask a couple of questions about my job." She stated. I could tell she was on edge by the fact her wings being held close to her body, so I cracked a couple of jokes to break the ice. "Oh, no need to call me sir, FN. If you didn't figure, my name's Blitz." The O is silent. "And of course you can ask questions about your job." She smiled at my joke and continued by asking, "Okay, so what job will I be doing for Imp?" She doesn't seem like a killer, but looks can be deceiving. And we already have Luna for dispatch. Oh, I know. She can be the person who goes out and meets our clients. I know, the perfect job for you. You can be our client manager. I used my hands for emphasis. And what the fuck? I don't know what that says. It's EMPHASIS. Okay, second question. What does the company actually do? Oh no. She questioned. We kill people. We who killed or screwed up our client's life and got them sent here. We're the immediate murder the immediate murder professionals, or IMP for short. I said, stars in my eyes. Okay, so final question. What does the client manager do exactly? She said, you go out and meet our clients out in the open and ask about what the person looks like. It looks like it's like what Luna does, but for people who don't have a phone. I replied, wait, so the wolf demon at the front desk is Luna? Yeah, that's Luna. I'm shocked. You didn't even know her name. Well, I never got to her name because she just had an aura of don't touch me, don't talk to me. I don't like people, she said, laughing slightly. I noticed her wings open slightly when she laughed. I blushed slightly and at the adorable reaction. Luna is like that, but she'll warm up to you. Anyways, you can wait until the meeting I'm about to host happens, okay? Okay. She replied and started to walk out. Ryan. She turned around. I have a good day at work. Oh, I said with a smile. She smiled, and when she smiled, I had a heart attack from how adorable she was. Then she left. Oh wait, shit. No, I didn't even get to finish it. No, fuck off. Let me go back to Wattpad, bitch. Pussy. Bitch. I'm gonna censor this shit, because I'm getting mad. I want to get drunk, but I can't because I'm literally sitting in my house right now and I don't got beer, so I'm kind of screwed. You know, bruh. Okay, we're missing something because I don't care. Just hearing some more for now. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work. Alright, whatever. Attention all imp workers. Report to the conference room immediately. Blitz. Voice ring over the intercom. I set down the coffee cup I held, walked into the conference room and sat down next to Millie. Alright, as you know, the business has been going a little bit slow lately, and I'm not naming any names, Moxie. So, what are some bright ideas to get the business drumming up again? Oh, by the way, guys, I'm sick, so if you hear my nose get stuffed up, that's probably why. Anyways. Oh, what about... Wait, okay. So what are some bright ideas to get drumming up again? Blitzo said, oh, what about a car wash? Millie blurted out. It's hell, Millie. Nobody cares about car washes. Cars being clean. Blitzo said, putting his fingers on the bridge of his nose. Oh. Ooh, what about the billboard? Blitzo said, excited. We can afford a billboard, sir. We can afford a billboard, sir? Moxie added, annoyed. Helpful, Moxie. Really glad you're in the room. Blitzo said before he shoved Mox away. Have you guys forgotten about the service we provide? He then turned on the projector with a remote. It showed Blitzo hitting somebody with a hammer, Moxie shooting someone in the head, Luna throwing somebody around like a rag doll, and Millie decapitating someone with a spear while laughing. While the video was still rolling with screaming in the background, Blitzo, Luna, and Miley were eating popcorn. Oh, we're the good old times. Blitzo and nostalgia? What the fuck? I don't know what that means. I don't need admiring, sir. I don't need admiring, sir. Considering you blew most of our salaries on obnoxious TVs. Okay, I'm done. Sorry, guys. Sorry. No more.